phải ra khách ăn vào phòng này. Rõ ràng hôm qua là khách ăn sớm.
Mê nói là đúng là
Mỗi người một tội.
đúng là cái gì nhỉ? Ông ấy có số đối xử với thợ như vậy rồi vậy có khách.
Ông rút rồi. Cuối buổi chạy liệt đi. Như là mỗi đứa lấy lon nước uống, bảo rồi bọn em từ tối giờ bọn em uống thì phải đến bao nhiêu lon mà bảo từ túi ra mua rồi. Giờ
Cũng không cho nước cho khách cho thợ uống.
có nước lọc thôi, ý là cho
Nước ngọt trong đó
một lon, nhưng mà cuối buổi liệt bố rồi, xong rồi ăn no, ăn mấy đứa nhân viên ở đấy thì nó ăn mấy cái đồ của khách ấy, no bố.
đồ dư của khách nhiều khi nó vẫn còn ngon lành á.
Người ta nhiều người ta để lại đồ ngon, còn nhờ trẻ con nó hay ăn.
Đó.
Nước không, nước cứ lắm, khách cho thôi, khách cho cả lon.
Đó.
Đang lúc kiểu người ta không tip ấy, người ta sẽ cho những cái đồ đấy, bảo là mấy anh em chia nhau. Thế là xong xuôi thì sếp bảo là cho nước, còn này uống
Thèm.
tiểu đường chết ngay.
Thèm nữa đúng không?
Liền cũng thấy không.
Thế cho nên mới nói là mỗi người một số thì đó, có người mẹ người ta đối xử với thợ cả ra gì mà tại vì người ta có số là người chủ, đúng không? Người ta có số là người chủ, còn có người mẹ đối xử tốt thì là tốt nhưng mà lại cũng không có số là người chủ. Mà như vậy đó, chỉ đi làm công thôi. Có người thì mẹ quyết để giữ người ta trả ra.
What's up, everyone? What is up? What is up? So, I want to do an hour or so live today for this one, right? I might be doing something later, so, we'll see how long this goes. Hopefully not too long, right? But yes, with all the unrest that's happening right now in the U.S., with the crazy, stupid protests, I wanted to talk about it, okay? There's a few things. I want to talk about all these stupid, more stupid protests by, in my opinion, idiots, right? Protests by idiots. But yeah, I want to talk about that. We have some prompts that, will be interesting. So let me talk about the prompts. All right. Don Lemon's arrest was justified. If some of you don't know Don Lemon, a supposed journalist, a commentator, okay, he, along with protesters, stormed a church. Okay, now he says he didn't participate, but he knew about the storming of the church. He filmed it. He was he interrupted. He contributed to interrupting the church proceedings. He contributed to it. If you know anything about the FACE Act, right, you're not allowed to interfere in religious acts, right? You're not religious activities. You're not allowed to interfere with it. So he did. So he's being arrested and prosecuted for that. I agree. The man should be prosecuted, and he should receive his consequences. Okay. Number two, modern protesters and activists are idiots and terrible humans. They I meant destroy. They destroy their cities. Don't care about human lives. First of all, we already know about the destroy their cities. They don't care human lives, as in they don't care about impeding the lives of citizens, right? Impeding, destroying
Thích rồi nhá.
other citizens'
Lưới
properties.
liên tục.
They don't care, right? Nor do they care about America, right? They don't care about America, right? Destroying property, racking up bills, right? Impeding American lives. They don't care, right? They're not caring about America. Because here's the thing. I think it's funny. You want to protest illegal immigrants under Trump. You never protest about deportation of illegal immigrants under Biden and Obama. Do you really care? You don't. You don't care. So, bunch of hypocrites, bunch of idiots. So, yeah. All leftist Democratic protesters that physically interferes in federal activities deserve their consequences. I'm not saying that they should be killed, right? But you F around, you find out. I'm sorry. I mean, like, none of these activists that has been killed or detained by officials would have been killed or detained if they didn't participate. But the people that died by illegal immigrants, they had no choice in it. They had no say in it. They had no say in their death. All right? But no one cared about that. You care about all. I saw a video of a man trying to scream out the names of that ICE killed. But you're like, what is it? 8 names or whatever? How many names? Yet he didn't scream no names that the victims of illegal immigrants. Yeah, makes sense because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about Americans. He cares about his agenda, his propaganda, his foolish ideology. So I don't care. I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for the consequences you receive from your stupidity. I don't. Right? So yeah. And again, I mean, I think Democrats, the left, are ruining America. They ruin media. Media is like pretty much shit. Red Door, my sister. What is up? What is up, my sister? Right? Media is insanely biased nowadays, right? Insanely left-wing. They ruin family structure, right? Feminism, the leftist ideology, abortion, the whole alphabet people thing. It ruined family structure, right? Ruined social culture, right? It ruined society. So they are, I think the left and Dems are poisonous. Lawless actions is not resistance. It's lawless. I agree. Sir Winston, I agree. I mean, I think those are lawless actions. Yep, I think they're lawless actions. You're not peacefully protesting, right? You're not, you're not, So, no, I don't agree with the left-wing protesters, right? With how they're doing. I'm literally watching videos of them destroying property and threatening people, threatening anyone they believe as ICE. And that's the thing. They're going around threatening people they believe as ICE. They're getting a convoy. I've been hearing like these signal chats or whatever. They're trying to gang up, right? They're trying to gather together to, search for ICE, search for people that they believe is ICE, so they can follow them and just call them and harass them. That's insane. Evil Eddie, what is up, my brother? What is up?
Đi đi.
But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to talk about the unrest that is currently happening in America, right? The unrest, the craziness. I mean, like, I'm seeing high school students, middle school students doing these stupid ass protests. Absolutely ridiculously insane. High school students and middle school students, why are they doing these protests? they shouldn't be doing these protests. They shouldn't be worrying about politics. They shouldn't. High school students, middle school students should not be worrying about politics because they have no say in politics. I'm sorry, they're not old enough to to do anything. So really, like I've been seeing, like I saw like a couple high school students and middle school students, their schools closed down so they can protest. What? What are you? What are you? What do you start? Like you children are doing? Education. Focus on being kids. I mean like one of the problems we're having in America is like a high level of illiteracy problem, right? We're having an education problem. And then you think these adults are allowing these kids to protest? Absolutely idiotic. Absolutely idiotic. So we are right now, again, I think the left wing, the Democrats, they're ruining America. Okay? They're poisoning children, right? Poisoning the minds of children. They, they don't care about America, right? Because seriously, why would you allow the children who right now in America, our education system is failing, right? Kids are stupider. Kids are becoming more stupid, right? They're lower than than it was in the past. If it's going to be a slow live, right? One wants to participate, which is fine. It's understandable. If it's a slow live and no one wants to participate, I'll probably you know sooner rather than later. And I don't know what I've been experiencing some difficulty with YouTube lately, right? It's hard to upload things, and the things I do upload, they don't get. Maybe YouTube is not letting me upload videos and stuff, or a lot of videos or whatever. So they are, I don't know, because I've heard YouTube does that, right? If you upload too much, YouTube starts, I don't know, shadow banning you or trying to suppress your content. So if that happens, if it happens because it affects the live, I'll probably stream on my other channel, right? If it affects this live, I'll probably stream on the other channel. So Brent, what is up, my brother? What is up? Thank you for being here, my brother. I always love the OGs. I always love you guys are amazing. Thank you for always the support. Thank you for always the love. You guys are amazing.
Vì muốn nhanh chóng có được con mồi, xem ra không thể chỉ dùng mỗi cách truy đuổi nên anh quyết định tìm một chỗ loạt bẫy. Sao ngày hôm sau dựa theo dấu chân sói để lại anh tìm được một khu rừng nhỏ và đặt các bẫy thòng lọng tại đây. Mỗi khi săn sói sáng anh lại nhớ tới người anh trai đã khuất Harvey, bởi khi còn nhỏ anh từng tận mắt thấy anh trai chỉ cần ra ngoài săn vài tiếng là ăn. Bắt sói rất đơn giản nhưng đến khi Tiger. Yeah, I hope you all doing. I hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, like I kind of feel like YouTube is kind of suppressing my content a bit. It seems like it, right? It seems like it. So if it affects the live stream, I'll probably stream on my other channel a little bit later, but we'll see. If there's not much traction, I'll probably just I'll probably end the live earlier than than intended. I don't really have anything to add as I'm Canadian and don't even follow our politics. It's all good. It's all good, Evil Eddie. I know you don't, right? I try not to follow. I don't follow a lot of politics, right? To be honest, I don't. I try not to, right? Because politics is a headache, right? But some of the things that Omni, what is up, my brother? What is up? Some of the things that it's happening in real time, right? Happening in real time. It's the insanity. So you can't help but follow it, right? You can't help but follow the politics, right?
the rest of Don Lemon, all this stupid protesting that's happening in America. Yeah, that's why it's like you can't help but talk about it. Okay, so even though I'm not really a big political commentator, it's just hurts me, just to see you see all the unrest, all the videos of the protests and stuff like that. So you can't help but have some kinds of opinions. No, you Eddie, you're fired. Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good, right? I don't. I try to keep the whole politics talks to a minimum sometimes, right? I'm not making like a whole lot of videos on it, but from time to time, right? TikTok blocked. I agree. I mean, like, if you're not making content, keep it to a minimum, because TikTok will drain your energy, drain your mental strength. So I definitely agree. I only do it because I make content, right? If I didn't make content, I doubt I would be on TikTok, in my opinion. I doubt it. The protesters are getting out of hand. I 100% Red Door. This is why, like I said, I'm not really a political commentator like that. But the protesters are getting stupid, right? Like I said, I see middle school students, schools closing for middle school students to protest. School closing for high school students to protest. Are you kidding me? We are suffering from an education problem, right? Kids are stupid. Like, test scores are terrible, illiteracy rates are high, and yet how can we afford to let these schools close so these kids can protest? Absolute stupidity, right? And then you see adults destroying property, right? Adults going rampage. I see them going into hotels, going into other buildings and destroying the buildings, harassing people they think are ICE agents. Absolute stupidity. They can trespass without consequence. Exactly. They are trespassing into hotels, into restaurants, into wherever they think ICE agents are, which a lot of times they fail at it. And they destroy the property. I saw cars, right? They destroyed cars that are, that they believe are ICE. It's like, seriously, they're using that as an excuse to destroy property, to destroy private property, public property. It's the absolute insanity I'm talking about, and it's just really tiring. It really is. That I'm a bit I'm kind of outraged by, and these are Americans. That's why I'm tired of them. Then they complain when the law goes into someone's private place to get a criminal. Exactly, the hypocrisy there. The hypocrisy. So, like, you can go into other people's private place and destroy their property, harass people you think are ICE agents, but the law goes into someone's house to detain or arrest someone. That is insane. That is, you're outraged against that. It's the hypocrisy. Yeah, they are harassing innocent people they think are ICE. Exactly. I just did a TikTok video. All right, there was a recent report where they harassed someone at a restaurant, a Korean barbecue, that they think was an ICE agent, but in fact he was a TSA agent. Right? He works for TSA. Right? He's a federal air marshal. They harassed him. A whole mob, right? Bunch of people, dozens upon dozens of people, harassed the person because they thought they were ICE agents. It's just it's tiring. That's why are these Americans? These are just like, this is why I think modern day protesters and activists are terrorists. I'm sorry, they're terrorizing the American people. They are terrorizing the American people. I saw some videos like that too. Mothers are taking their babies to protests and freezing temperatures. Absolutely insane. These liberal white women are insane, right? This is why I just like I don't know why. It is crazy stuff, right? It is crazy stuff. There has to be some good trolling going on too. At least I hope. Can you just get a buzz cut and get targeted? Oh God, exactly, Omni, exactly. It is insane. It is insane. I mean, like Omni, you do talk about a lot of like old school stuff. Maybe compare like how old school activism was compared to modern day activism, right? I mean, like it is insane, right? They definitely don't understand, peaceful protesting and protesting that makes sense, right? Protesting with some kind of meaning, right? Protest with me. Contemporary ice tattoos on their neck would be a riot. But this is the thing where old school protests, there was meaning to it. Okay, you were protesting actual like subsequent, important things, right? Racism, civil rights. What are they protesting today? To not deport illegal immigrants. That is your cause. That is their cause. To not protest, to not deport illegal immigrants. That is the insanity, right? That is the insanity. Old school protesting was about, like civil rights, right? Or, the equal rights for women. Okay. That's like something substantial. This is why it's just honestly a bunch of idiots. Just a bunch of idiots. So, I don't know. I don't know. Man, it's like probably about if it hits the 30 minutes mark and there's not really a whole lot of traction, not many people are interested. We'll probably end the live, because it's just prompt lives, right? Just question lives. Like I said, I think YouTube is kind of shadow banning me or suppressing my content a bit because I was maybe posting too much. So it is what it is. I might um, do a live on my other later on. We'll see. We will see.
Trong cái máy kia đấy.
Okay. I won't be home. I won't be home until March 11th. So not really soon, right? I'm missing you guys. I'm telling you, I miss you guys. But I won't be. Back in the U.S. until March 11th. Yeah, it's a quiet day on YouTube. Maybe everyone's protesting. I don't know. It's a quiet day. Yeah, I mean, things are dead. Things are dead. So serious. Yes, I mean, like it's expensive, right? It's expensive to travel all the way to the to Vietnam. So you gotta get your R&R's worth. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, I miss you guys too. I miss doing the lives, the lives regularly. So trust me, yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone in it. But yeah. Yeah, I miss doing the lives regularly. But it seems like YouTube is kind of dead for me today. So maybe I'll end the live. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi to you guys. traction. But if there's not, it is what it is, right? You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Yeah, because usually 30 minutes, there's already I already get a crowd of haters, and I don't get it. Vibe Snacks, hey, it's been a while. What is up? What is up? What is up? I'll probably, because there's not much traction tonight. So sorry, I'll probably be ending the live soon right now. There's not many but it is what it is, right? I'll probably do a live later on and see, or a live on my other channel to see what it is. So so they aren't online and trolling us. That's probably true. That's probably true. Arrested too many protesters, right? So they're not online trolling and hating. So I don't know. All right, guys. I think that's it for tonight. If I don't do a live on my other channel, I'll probably do a live tomorrow to see what's going on. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I love you guys. All right, I love you guys. All right, guys. Later.